Hey ladies, it's Ariane with Bumps and Bliss, and I'm back, and I'm trying a new position today, and I have to tell you about my setup really quick. Our laptop broke, and we got an actual desktop. We got an awesome deal on a desktop, and so now it's on our kitchen table because we don't have any room for it in our living area. Our house is so small, and I've actually really enjoyed it because I can do dishes in the background and I can watch everybody's vlogs and get updated, or like just watching movies or doing whatever while I cook and I'm in the kitchen. So I have to show you my ghetto setup because I made a tripod out of paper towels and Play-Doh. And so this is my new computer, and as you can see right here, I'm timing so I know where my time is. On to my pregnancy today. I am not 30s. Oh wow, I am so ready to be in my 30s. I am 23 weeks today. So 23 weeks and 4 days. I've noticed that when I very first got pregnant, my nails were beautiful. I actually had the longest nails that I've ever had. They were gorgeous and long. And I've noticed that within the last maybe month, all my nails, I think that they're more brittle. They seem to be cracking and peeling, and they've pretty much all fallen off, and they're extremely short, and I can't stop biting them because I already have a problem biting my nails. I have no nails. My toenails are beautiful and my hair's healthy, but my fingernails, no, they don't do anything. And I haven't noticed that my nails grow faster when I'm pregnant, which is really lame because I would love it if I had the big beautiful nails that grow so fast that they're long and gorgeous. Mine don't. I almost think that they just stop growing when I'm pregnant. And I've also noticed my hair doesn't change either when I am pregnant. It doesn't get thicker, it doesn't get more body, it's just kind of as is. And speaking of hair, I wanted to get your ladies' opinions because hopefully you're honest with me and you have a much better sense of fashion and style that I do. So I wanted to get your opinion really quick. This is my hair, and I know the lady who cut it botched my haircut. So ignoring the haircut, if you can see, I have like a little bit of a curl in my hair, which I didn't used to have, like a wave. Didn't used to have it until I got pregnant with my first daughter, and then every pregnancy since my hair's gotten a little more curly, but it's like more in the back here. And so this is my hair straight out of the shower. All I've done is dried it with a towel and let it air dry. There's no product in it. I haven't done anything to it. I'm wondering, how bad does this look? Does it look like I have a ratted mess of hair that is like kinked and curly? Or could I get away going to the store without looking like I just rolled out of bed? Because I'm noticing, and this is kind of onto a different symptom, I really want to lessen my shower and getting ready routine. So I just want to get an idea of like, if I could lessen my getting ready in the morning routine by like hair, not having to do my hair, how bad is this really if I just let my hair air dry? So that's on to my next symptom, which is a normal pregnancy symptom for me, and I haven't mentioned it yet, but I get really easily overheated, just as easily as I get cold. So whenever I take a shower and I have to open a window, and I have to open like all the windows and almost like get air conditioning on me. Granted, we don't have air conditioning. I live in Alaska. I shouldn't have a problem getting overheated, but I can't get. It takes so much for me to actually cool down and like lessen my body temperature. I'll put lotion on, and I don't want to put clothes on because I'm still like sweating, and so I get into my clothes and then I'm sweaty and sticky and I'm back to feeling gross and yucky. So I take a shower, I leave the doors open, I open the window in the bathroom, I open the window in the bedroom, I freeze my children out, I freeze my husband out, and I have to like it takes a while for me to cool down enough to where I'm not sticky and clammy and I can actually put my makeup on. I've had really dry skin this last week, and I think maybe it's because in my last video I had mentioned that I'd gone tanning, and maybe that has something to do with it. I've just noticed that I've had to use a lot of lotion, and I've just been really itchy, and I think my stomach's starting to get stretched out. And I have noticed that I have, okay, they're stretch marks, but they're not normal stretch marks. I don't know if any of you ladies have had these. It's like just the very first layer of skin on your belly stretches, and so you can see little like cracks in your skin, but it's such a thin shallow layer of skin that it doesn't scar. It's not a scar and it goes away. But I do have little itsy bitsy lines in my belly, like on my side, where you can tell I'm just stretching. And obviously I'm hoping it doesn't get worse, but I do remember having those my first 2 previous pregnancies. But I'm just itching a lot. I'm having to put a lot of lotion on me. And I've noticed too that like my legs, I'm noticing in this pregnancy more, I think I gained most of my weight in my legs and my butt and my thighs. I can feel them growing, and it's really disgusting feeling because I feel like almost like it's not me. Like when I touch my butt, it's almost like it feels like I'm wearing a fat suit. Like my skin is like an inch or 2 out of where my body feels like it should be, so it doesn't feel like I'm touching my own body. It feels like I'm touching somebody else's body. And that's the way my legs feel and my thighs feel and my butt feels, just like I'm touching a part of my body that isn't really me. Like I just put on 2 inches of fat, and it feels, I think it's just happened so quickly that I haven't been able to adjust to that. This is like, actually this is my body. And so I keep gaining weight, like at a higher rate, I think, than most pregnant women do. Sometimes I gain 2 pounds in a week. And that leads me to my next symptom, which is just, I don't feel like I'm eating enough to be gaining this much weight. I am full most of the time. I feel full. I don't feel hungry. When I do eat a meal, it's a really small portion, and then I drink a ton of water. And I can almost skip a meal because half the time I'm like, if I'm not really hungry, I don't want to eat. So I don't know. I don't understand how I'm gaining so much weight if I feel like the last 2 weeks I've barely been eating anything. And what I do eat is healthy. So it's been really frustrating because I feel like I cannot control it. And it's been really difficult for me, and that's my typical rant, but every pregnant woman has the rant, and that is mine. So, along with the weight gain, and I think just my body changing, my feet get really sore. Like I can't walk around barefoot in my house anymore. I have to wear my really spongy, in fact I'll show them to you. I have like, oh, these aren't them. Well, these are, oh well. I have a pair of sandals that are really spongy and thick, and these are my other ones, but I have to wear sandals. I wear my flip-flops all around the house because it kind of helps me with my soreness, and I'm always moving, and if I don't wear sandals, I feel like I'm carrying weights and my feet are sore. On a good note, my libido is still up. I am really loving it. It makes the bedroom fun a lot more fun. And I won't go into too much detail because that's probably kind of gross and too much TMI, but let's just say it's been easy. It's been really easy getting in the mood. It's been really easy enjoying the mood. It's been fun. Like I have really enjoyed this upped libido, and I think, I'm gonna guess, my husband's enjoyed it too. So one good point towards pregnancy. And then also the other symptom that I've had that I would say is a good symptom is I've been nesting, and I am normally a nester. Like even when I'm not pregnant, as the seasons change and I'm preparing for the next season, I get really nesty, like clean the house, get things ready, get things prepared. And so I'm getting that way now that it's, we're turning into the holidays and it's going to snow soon. I have had some spotting since yesterday. Very light spotting in like streaks in the mucus. I did talk to my midwife today just because I finally figured maybe I should call her, but I haven't been too worried about it. And she, she wasn't too worried. The cervix can gets a lot of blood flow to it, and your blood vessels get more sensitive to where they pop more. So, more strenuous activity or sex or things like that you can pop blood vessels. I don't feel like I've been doing a lot of strenuous activity, but at the same time, I know that I have been lifting things that I shouldn't be lifting, so I'm sure that that's it. I'm really not too concerned about it, but I am still spotting, so I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on that. I posted a video, I think it was actually yesterday, about our name reveal. So my husband and I, if you didn't see it, we decided to name our little girl, our new little baby, Evelyn, which is the name I wanted from the beginning, and my husband finally came around to it and agreed on it. So I've been really happy knowing that we're going to name her Evelyn, and she's been moving a lot, and it's been just really fun feeling her. And actually, I don't know why, I totally forgot one of my biggest symptoms. And I don't know what made me. The other thing I wanted to mention really quick is for you ladies out there who have had natural childbirth, because this is going to be, I'm doing natural, again, this is going to be my second natural childbirth. I had a water birth with my second daughter, and I want to do it again. I really liked the tub, but I just wanted your advice for those of you ladies who have done it, because when I was in the birthing pool, I was in a very uncomfortable position, and I think my midwife was trying to get at a better angle because I was on my back. I was supported by my arms, I think, on the back of the tub, but my whole torso and legs were just floating in the water. I had no support, and that is how and like when I transitioned, that was the position that she put me in so she could check, and that was the position that I pushed in. And it wasn't comfortable. I didn't have, I mean, granted, it's natural childbirth, it's never going to be comfortable, but I didn't have a good support to like bear against. And I don't know, I didn't like it. I was just floating in the water trying to push out a baby. And so I wanted your opinions, if you have opinions, on my other thing that I'm debating is using like a birth stool. I did love laboring in the water, and so I would definitely do that again. But for those of you who had maybe like an actual water birth experience versus like a birth stool experience, or maybe just what positions did you like best? If any of you ladies have any opinions on, I'm starting to think about this, like what position am I actually going to be pushing out my baby, and I've just been thinking about it a lot lately. So anyway, I'll go ahead and do my belly shot.